This is a capture race challenge for white. So white has 4 liberties here, while black has 5. But white also occupies the corner here, so potentially white can increase its liberties. But that's hard to do on its own, right? If you simply play something like this standing down, that's not going to work. Black will be able to win very easily. So here, what white needs to do is to actually make use of black's shortage of liberties for these 3 stones. And that's not very intuitive for beginners and lower level amateur players. So that's a very interesting technique that we should learn. And that's cutting here first. Black can only play at number 2, otherwise white will capture these 3 stones. And now white stands down here. After this exchange, white actually bought 1 more liberty, right? Because now black cannot play at number 6. It has to spend 1 more move, removing number 1. So the sacrifice is actually worth it, because now this is a 4 liberties versus 4 liberties situation, and white will be able to win like this. Here the sequence matters as well. If you stand down here first and then cut, now black does not have to play this move at b16. Black can play here instead. And this way, white will still fail, because black does not need to spend an extra move, removing this cutting point at number 3. So this is how it plays out if white plays the wrong sequence with 1 and 3. Lastly, when I was doing this problem, I also made a mistake in thinking that this move works. Number 1 is also a move that can extend liberties, because now white has 5 liberties left. Black will of course play here instead of here, because this will just allow white to finish off black. This is 5 liberties versus 5. But black will play here. But white will probably play here. Doesn't hurt to play number 3 and number 4, this Atari exchange. And now what's really tricky is that when white tries to reduce black's liberties from the outside, black can actually play this move. It's a really sharp move. And if white continues on the outside, then black can come in like this. If white blocks, then black can start a code this way, right? Because this is a connected die. So white must capture number 8 and play this code. If white plays something like this is still going to be a code, right? With black capturing number 3 first. If white blocks here, then now black can come in at the 2-1 point. It's a really sharp move. If white ignores it, we'll go back to the code. If white plays something like this, then white will actually die, because after number 10, white only has 2 liberties left. Black can Atari, and now there are only 2 liberties left, and white will fail this way. So that is why 1 and 3 actually doesn't really help white extend liberties. And the correct move has to be cutting here and standing down here. This is the only correct move to avoid any codes and other complications. Overall, very difficult problem. If you're inexperienced, you may not find that the problem really rests on capitalizing on the shortage of liberties of these 3 stones. But it is a very useful technique that might come up in games, so make sure you pause for every single capture race problem you face in real games and calculate all the possibilities to the best of your ability. So good luck, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.